I had seen this
I was
one.
working.
I kind of glanced at this a little bit yesterday, and I was like, let me wait till I get back on my desktop to watch this. So we got Virgo, the creative's inability to work a 9 to 5. But I ain't gonna lie, that title alone is very relatable because as a content creator or any type of trying to, what was I trying to say? Entrepreneuring, my fault. Like, not wanting to work for nobody else is basically what that whole mentality is. Like, you're so creative that like going to work a 9 to 5 seems selling yourself short because you know you're better than working a 9 to 5. So that's kind of my mentality right now. Like, I've never worked a 9 to 5, and I probably never will, just cause. Or sometimes you might have to just to stack up. Like, I might go get a 9 to 5 just to stack up on everything else that I'm trying to do. It's not because I want to or I need to. Or I might need to. I'm talking too much, so let's just go ahead and watch the video. Let's do it.
I was working retail at the time, and it was really tough. And I got fired because I couldn't keep up.
So I got fired today.
I got fired, I think. Oh, I did see that.
Oh.
Okay.
After I posted that video, I really did everything that I said I would. And I tried. I tried my best. I went to shows, I connected with people, and it brought me right here.
When I quit my 9 to 5 job, I only worked there for 28 days. I knew it wasn't for me. I quit my 9 to 5, and from the moment I stepped foot when I walked out, I went a year and a half straight of working towards where I am now. Because I believed in myself, and then I never stopped. I never looked back.
But if I had listened to my mother, if I had listened to her, I wouldn't have quit my job. All my brothers, everybody told me, you can't go be no comedian. I left anyway. I won amateur night on October 8th, 1985, I won $50. I went to work the next day, October 9th, 1985, quit my job. Everybody in my neighborhood called me a fool. I see him playing.
The whole hood. Damn, Steve. My fault.
Pick all of them up, take them to shows. All of them. All of them. I chase that dream for you, Dad.
There's something about jobs, bro, that just scare me, man. I don't even think you know what? I'm gonna bleep out the word job for this whole video because I just think it's a slur. Like, I don't know if it's the blackness in me that just feels like jobs are like modern day slavery or something like that. Maybe it's because I'm a creative that thinks outside the box and jobs relate thinking inside the box and compliance. Or honestly, maybe it's because like it resembles jail. Like, bro, anytime you ever seen like those like big like corporate buildings, like y'all can't tell me that I don't look like some uncanny valley.
Yeah, gang, I ain't gonna lie. I cannot see myself working in an office, bro. Like, think about it. Like, doing that every day of your life just to keep your life going. Waking up 5 in the morning, clocking in at 6, 7:30, sitting there, typing data, analytics, marketing strategies for somebody else, not even for you, somebody else. Like, me personally, I just can't do it. I go crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't do it. Shout out to anybody who do, because at the same time, we do need those people in the world. I just don't see myself as being one of them people to go sit in the office and type up on computers and stuff.
Alley type. Like, are you guys ever seen Vivarium with like the fake houses and there was all the fake houses going down the road? Like, that's what those factories and stuff be looking like. Regardless of what it is, it still leads to the same thing for me. I do not f with jobs.
I just can't work a normal job for the rest of my life, bro, because what you mean I can't make $10, $20 in an hour? Like, an hour of my time is only worth $10 to $20? If you were to give me an hour, I couldn't make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks?
Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm a serial job quitter. I've literally quitted every single job that I've ever worked at. Well, I mean, I actually got fired from one job. But here's the even crazy thing about the one time that I did get fired. I got fired on my day off. I know you're about to ask, how did I get fired on my day off? Well, I was working at Zaxby's when I was 15. That was my first ever job ever. I was making $7.25 an hour minimum wage, getting overworked.
Damn. See, my mama never told me work fast food. That's one thing she never told me. She was telling me get a job. She be telling me now get a job, but like, fast food is a no-go. Hell, what? $7. If I get grease on my hand, watch out, fool.
Underpaid, you feel me? I was lifting bad stuff. I'm pretty sure I got a couple of bad nerves in my back because of it and all that, right? I quit my job at Zaxby's because I just started running track, and I was going to get a job at Wendy's because they had better scheduling, right? But since I'm a good, respectful guy with manners, I made sure to put in my 2 weeks before I quit at Zaxby's, right? Tell me why the shift before my last shift, I had to call out because I told them I had to go to track practice when in actuality I was just going to an interview for Wendy's, right? But my manager, his name was George. By the way, f you, George, if you're watching this. But this man, George, literally tells me, he says, if you don't show up for this second to last shift, I'm going to fire you. My brother in Christ, I came every single day for the last 2 weeks. In the one time that I call out, the shift before my last shift, you're gonna fire me so it can say in the system that y'all let me go? Even that hat knows that that was some bullshit. But you see, it's power trip moments like that where somebody can completely F you over that just make me not like jobs.
And I ain't gonna lie, even with me not working at 9 to 5, being in high school, like I had friends that were working at 9 to 5 and like, gang, you could just see it on their face. Like, they come in, bro, like first period, either they slumped over, they head down, they mad as hell. Like, my boss pissed me off yesterday, and like, I can't live life knowing that, like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta check into somebody just to get paid minimally, and I'm subjected to do that every day if I want to keep getting paid. Like, gang, I ain't gonna lie, it gets to a point, it's like, nah, bro, like, Nah. Respect to anybody that ever worked 9 to 5. My job's what? I worked for a moving company for like 2 days. I haven't got called back since, so I really didn't quit. It's just, I really didn't quit. I just ain't got called back, so I don't know what happened with that. And then, I got a pressure wash company that's still in the works. Golden brand, like, you know what I'm saying? It's multiple. The LLC is going. I'd rather just have that, bro. I'd rather just have that and just know anything that money-wise, like, it's mine. It's my business, my entity, my platform, everything mine, bro. I'd rather have that.
Or like, I remember this time that I worked at this family-owned barbecue spot, and the owner's son was racist as hell, bro. He would be saying nigga. He would be talking about how immigrants are the America's cockroaches and stuff like that. And just like, he sounded like a Call of Duty lobby, bro. And I know you're probably asking, Alex, why didn't you make a Black Lives Matter fist like this, punch him in the face, and then quit the job to stand up, you know, as a black citizen in America? And there's two things. One, first off, money, bro. I was poor as shit. I just got my first girlfriend. I had to get some stuff situated so I could spend my little check on her. You know how it is whenever it's your first time getting coochie, bro. You do things that you would never do, and you tolerate things that you would never tolerate. And second thing, twin, even though, you know what I'm saying, I'm 6'2", like 180 pounds soaking wet today, but back then I was like 6 foot, 6'1", maybe 150 pounds. Bro was 6'1", 340 pounds, bro. Like, I'm sure you can imagine what that looks like on a person. Twin literally looked like Jabba the Hutt, but like, imagine that thing with legs. That was Twin. So, you know what I'm saying, I had to hunker it down, and I had to just, you know what I'm saying, talk shit right back, you feel me? And I put up with that for a couple of months. But I think another reason why I can't work job is because the negative effects I seen it have on the people around me. Like, I've grown up and seen so many people seem like so,
like, it's like they sold, they take it like game. But when they get fired, bro, they be happier than they get paid. Like, yo, the switch be so crazy. Like, people will be happy getting fired, and it's like, So it's not like I can't get the job no more. The job don't want me. Yeah, I guess I had to think of it like that, because shoot, I would never know. I ain't working for no nigga.
Fatigued, so tired, is so just done and upset with like working a job, because the people above them, the pay, and just the overall stress that comes with having to clock into somebody else's job, and you're basically at the mercy of them and how they feel and their ego and insecurities. They could take away your whole livelihood at one moment.
I love firing people on Friday. I would stop by someone's desk.
We need to watch her. We need to watch you demo.
Wednesday and say, hey, would you have any time sometime on Friday?
But not only that, I grew up in a house where my mom, I never saw her consistently make over $3,000 to $4,000 a month. And she would tell me that because she had a very like geeky black name, that a lot of employers would throw away her application just off reading her name, assuming that she was ratchet and ignorant without ever even meeting her. But see, funny enough, my mom was normally the best worker at any job she ever worked at. And I am sad to say that that quite literally rubbed off on me, because if you've ever seen my content or just seen me and know me as a person, you know that anything I do, I put my soul into that shit, you know what I mean? And it was no different for any job or person that I worked for. But see, what nobody told me about whenever you do that at a job is that people often don't respect or overly compensate you for going the extra mile in your work. Sometimes they may pat you on the back or something like that, but for the most part, what they do is they just give you more work. They literally just use it to their advantage and try to squeeze as much out of you while giving you as little as possible.
That's when it comes to that, like, people take advantage of you because they know how talented and skilled you are. That's when you really gotta peep and understand game. Like, what is this really? What's the motive behind this, bro? Cause a lot of motives nowadays, gang, like, if you're not like tapped in or like you don't know what's going on, gang, you're gonna make yourself like a fool and you're gonna hurt yourself in the process, bro. I've seen it happen countless times to people that wouldn't listen to me because I guess I didn't have no experience working a job, but like, you know, morally you understand right from wrong. And it's like, okay, what this person is being subjected to is not good, but they don't get it because that's their life. And if you're not living their life, I guess your opinion isn't validated. So, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it was saying to me because, like, you know, people would say things about me that they wouldn't understand. And I didn't really feel like explaining it until now, which I'm going to later. But I digress. Keep going.
And I'm not gonna lie, at most of my jobs, I felt very pimped out. Actually, now that I think about it, almost every single job that I've worked at, I felt like that. And actually, the last job that I ever worked at, whenever I was 17 years old, that's the exact reason why I quit, more or less. Because I remember the last place I ever worked at was Publix. You know what I mean? If you don't know what Publix is, it's just a grocery store, like, it's like the Chick-fil-A of grocery stores. That's the best way I could say. I remember my first day whenever I started working at Publix, they literally told me that I wasn't allowed to accept tips, like, because they want their customers to spend money in the store. What type of final boss capitalism is that? But anyways, I digress, because
Wait, you can get tipped at a grocery? So is that like, you say you were stocking shelves and like somebody just come up to you and just hand you $20, like you gotta be at the cash register? Somebody answer that for me. I wanna know. I've never worked in that.
I'm just getting mad just even thinking about this shit. But anyways, bro, I was a janitor slash bag boy slash cart boy at Publix. So whenever you see the dude go and pick up the carts in the hot blazing sun with the that was,
I be feeling bad, bro. Like, it be sometimes, yeah, I swear to God on my life, there would be times, as my mom says, you know, take the cart back to the cart rack, and I see some carts that's organized, gang. If nobody's there, I ain't gonna lie, I will organize it. Cause it's like, sometimes it's all about like human decency, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's just the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say I do all the carts, but like, you know, I'll make sure I put my cart straight back how it was. If I see one hanging by a car or like looking like it's gonna roll down a little bit, I'm gonna go get it and, you know, put it back. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people lost the, you know, feel like human decency because it's like people just treat you like trash nowadays, and like disrespect is so common. It's like you know what I'm saying, if somebody respects you, even just a little bit, it's like, whoa, that ain't never happened before. Like, so what are really your motives? Like, sometimes it can make you psychologically go crazy, gang. Like, people are just, I hate people. But at the same time, it's like, community is good, so I don't know. You see it a lot with jobs, though. Like, I see why my mom said don't work at 9 to 5, or let alone fast food, because like I've heard stories like spin your food. I'm sorry.
Me, or whenever
It's
you see the
bad.
person with, you know what I'm saying, bagging up your groceries while you talking to the cashier, just looking like a sweet little, like, yeah, that was me. Or whenever you see the person in the bathroom.
I mean, wait, a bag boy's a job? I thought they'll just spin the little thing. Oh, that's probably at Walmart. So Publix don't have, damn. Hey, Publix need to step it up, gang. Ain't gonna lie.
Cleaning up, you know what I'm saying? A family who just had both their kids with major diarrhea and didn't bother to clean it. Like, yeah, that was me, right? And here's how I knew I was different too whenever I worked at jobs. I remember, see, I was so good at my job when I was the fastest bagger. So like, let's say you have a full cart of groceries. I'd be able to get all your groceries bagged as long as the cashier could keep up with me within like a minute. That's how quick I was. You'd be in and out just like that, right? Or whenever I would like have my janitor shifts, right? And for being a janitor, you normally would have to clean the whole store by sweeping it. You'd have to clean all the bathrooms and just clean the areas where the customers eat, right? And I remember whenever I'd be cleaning the bathrooms, I'd get done so quick that, let's say my shift was 4 hours, I'd be done cleaning in 2 hours. Because again, I'm just really good and I give my all at whatever I'm doing. I don't know how else to like live or work. That's just how I'm wired. And I remember to get me through my shifts at Publix, like, cause I was so bored and just, bro, like I would hear the same music every single day, bro. I'd have to deal with the same power trip people. Like I remember one time I was chewing gum while I was cleaning and my manager went, "Hey, spit that out. You're not allowed to chew gum." And it's like, he didn't say it like it was genuinely against the policies.
Damn.
And like he was going to get a citation because a worker was chewing gum. The nigga said it to me almost just cause like he could. Like that's the word. Y'all know what I'm talking, bro. If you know what I'm talking about, please comment down below.
That power trip, bro. Teachers be doing that, especially, gang. Like, it be them teachers. It be them teachers that, like, let's say you in the hall talking to your bro, right? And, like, let's say it's passing period and y'all about to get to class. They'll come up and walk into your group and, like, tell you gotta get to class right now or else you're gonna be late, knowing it's 3 minutes left. Like, little stuff like that. Like, people take their job too seriously by amplifying their job description on a whole different level that makes no sense. Like, and it be making you mad, boy. Like, and it be white. Majority of the time it be white, gang. I just gotta say it, bro. It ain't even on no race thing. Like, sometimes it's generally a white Karen or like one of them old teachers, bro. Like, I swear, every time, bro.
There'll be niggas who be enforcing stuff where it probably is like a rule, but it's like, realistically, who cares about that rule? You just wanted to tell a nigga like you I'm getting angry, bro. Let me. But anyways, to get me through my shifts, because I had to deal with so much BS and just overall boredom, the thing that would get me through my shifts is while I was scrubbing doo-doos out the toilet, bro, or just sitting in the bathroom trying to wait for the shift to go by, I would literally imagine them telling my before they were famous story and how, you know, the way I grew up, the stories that I've been telling you guys lately, even that part of me working at Publix, which I'm sure one day, now that I'm saying it right now, they'll tell it one day, but I would imagine them telling my story and how that right there was a part of my story. And I knew right then and there, the fact that I was thinking about stuff like that while working a job meant that like I had to quit. Like I put in my 2 weeks literally the next day because I was like, I can't do this, bro. I can't live the rest of my life like that. And I'm gonna put my all into YouTube. That was 3 years ago, so that'd be 2023. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, most people's story is like crazy, right? They quit and then they go on to you know what I'm saying, do something crazy. I also broke up with my girlfriend, bro, because she didn't support me and she was boring.
Damn. Nigga hit the factory reset. I can't even hate though.
As hell. So I was like, I'm gonna break up with my girlfriend, then I'm gonna quit this job and I'm gonna give my all to YouTube. I was 17 years old. In the first video that I made, I thought it was gonna be like one of those YouTuber stories where the first video I post is gonna go viral and then I'll be on a podcast talking about it. Bro, the first video I made, I was making animations at the time. They're not on this channel anymore because they were hella cringy, and I got really high one day and I got embarrassed by them, so I deleted them. But I posted the first video. That shit got 3 views, bro, in 24 hours, bro, and I was like, twin, I left my job and I got 3 views on a YouTube video, twin. I felt stupid as hell, bruh. Little did I know, I didn't know how many places this would take me, and genuinely how much.
That's really how I start though. Like, we went from 1 view to, like, I just seen one of my videos did 1K in 5 days, gang. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, it's things like those that, like, is that correct grammar? Damn, I've been out of school for that long and I'm already losing shit. It's things like that, you know, it makes you, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may get complacent a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, okay, this is me, this is my craft. It's like, I found it. You know what I'm saying? Once you find it, gang, then it's a, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's how you really gotta think about anything you're ever trying to do. Make sure that if you have, you know, the resource / the skill set, that you put your all into it, gang, at all times. At all times. You can't take your foot off the brake. If you, like, you fall down a little bit, you gotta lock in and know, like, dang, I gotta get back on course, bro. Stay on course.
Fulfillment that this genuinely gives me. But I remember when I told the whole front desk when they were asking me why I was quitting, because, you know, like I said, I was such a good worker and it was such a shocker. I told them it was because I wanted to work for myself, and these niggas laughed at me. They laughed at the kid. And it's like, what, it's been 3 years now, and, you know, I've definitely had some decent paydays with different things. I definitely have clients that I work with making content. The consultations, obviously I make money off, you know, social media, like my main channel and all the other shorts and stuff like that. But I'm definitely not fully to the place yet where I'm able to fully financially support myself, because, you know, the algorithm is so come and go, and, you know, transitions and stuff like that. But I'm getting there every single day, and my audience is growing, and I'm really understanding this more. And it's just like, I don't know if anybody else down below, I'm really kind of just like talking about a story, and like really, it's really just a story of my life and, you know, unemployment, because it's like, nigga, I can't stand the matrix, bro. Like, I genuinely just don't like the idea of going to a job every day that I hate, or just somebody, like, I just don't like the idea of somebody telling me what to do. And it's like, if I don't listen to what they say, they literally can have me on the side of the street. Like, the uncertainty of being an entrepreneur sounds way less scary compared to that, especially when you look at somebody like
that again, because, like, if it works, then what? Like, you know what I'm saying? If it works, you can laugh at the beginning, haha, but bro, if it works and it blossoms, gang, like, what can you really say after that? That's what people don't realize, bro. Mind, vision can become reality, bro. It can become reality if you work towards it every single day. I'm telling you, bro. Man, I don't get it, bro. If you don't have the entrepreneur / like the business strategize it, like, bro, I see, I'm not even speaking English right now. Like, you think about this every day, and it's like, what day is it really gonna click, bro? I'm telling you, it clicked 2 years ago. It's about to be 2 years ago today. No, in a couple of days, that it finally clicked in my head, like, yo, YouTube is like, you know what I'm saying? YouTube is that's it. That's where we going with this. You know what I'm saying? So,
like me, who's so free spirited, and like, I thrive and I feel the most alive whenever I'm walking in truth. You know, that's honestly why I stopped making, you know, for all my OG fans and viewers, you know, the motivational stuff and stuff like that. Like, that era was cool, and, you know, it helped me build audience. It made me decent money and stuff like that, but that's not my truth anymore. Like, I'm done telling people how to become successful. I'm done just being the motivator or battery for other people's lives and telling the story of other people's lives. I want to tell the story of my life. I want to live my own life. I want to make my own content and let somebody else make content about me one day. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just ranting for real. Tell me if you feel similar, bro. I know a lot of...
think
creatives, bro, since a lot of my audience is, you know, creatives as well. I know y'all gonna resonate with this video, bro, because it's like, bro, being a creative, like a outspoken, free-natured, honest person just in this like matrix type system is no joke, bro, and it's not easy. So yeah, bro, that's the video, bro. Listen, bro, go subscribe to
appreciate that game. W.i.f.f.e.r.e.n.t, bro. Telling you, bro, if you don't got the drive, stay on that side. I just made that up. Wait, no, that's the wrong button.